Welcome back to the Rise Up podcast, where we explore the paths to personal growth, resilience, and inner peace. And today, we're diving deep into a concept that has the power to transform our lives: the liberation of non-attachment. In a world that constantly tells us to want more, to strive for external validation, and to cling to the things we cherish, non-attachment offers a radical alternative. It invites us to embrace impermanence, to let go of our fears, and to find true freedom in the present moment. Over the next hour, we'll explore the origins of non-attachment in Eastern philosophy, its profound benefits for our well-being, and practical ways to cultivate it in our daily lives. So, get comfortable, open your mind, and let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together. In the tapestry of human existence, the threads of attachment and aversion weave intricate patterns of desire and suffering. We yearn for possessions, relationships, and experiences, clinging to the illusion of permanence in a world defined by impermanence. This clinging, this desperate grasping, is the root of our fear of loss. But what if we could unravel these threads, release our grip, and embrace the liberating truth of non-attachment? In this exploration, we will delve into the philosophy of non-attachment, its origins in Eastern traditions, and its profound implications for personal growth, resilience, and inner peace. The nature of attachment and aversion. Attachment, in its essence, is the clinging to things, people, or ideas as sources of happiness and security. It is the belief that our well-being is dependent on external factors, that we need certain things to be complete. This clinging arises from a deep-seated fear of loss, the aversion to pain and suffering. We fear losing what we cherish, and this fear drives us to grasp even tighter, perpetuating a cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. In Buddhist philosophy, this cycle is known as the Wheel of Samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, fueled by attachment and aversion. The Buddha taught that the root of all suffering is attachment, and the path to liberation lies in cultivating non-attachment. The philosophy of non-attachment. Non-attachment, often referred to as detachment or non-clinging, is not about indifference or apathy. It is not about renouncing the world or suppressing our emotions. Rather, it is about cultivating a healthy relationship with our desires, recognizing their impermanent nature, and finding peace in the midst of change. At its core, non-attachment is the understanding that everything in life is impermanent. Our possessions, relationships, and even our own bodies are constantly changing and eventually will cease to exist. By recognizing this truth, we can loosen our grip on the things we cherish, appreciating them in the present moment without clinging to them as sources of lasting happiness. Non-attachment in Eastern traditions. The concept of non-attachment has deep roots in various Eastern traditions, particularly Buddhism, Hinduism, and Taoism. In Buddhism, non-attachment is a central tenet of the Eightfold Path, the path to liberation from suffering. It is closely related to the concept of anatta, the doctrine of no self, which teaches that there is no permanent, unchanging self or soul. In Hinduism, non-attachment is embodied in the concept of vairagya, the renunciation of worldly desires and attachments. It is seen as a means to achieve moksha, liberation from the cycle of reincarnation. In Taoism, non-attachment is expressed through the concept of wu-wei, effortless action or non-doing. It is about aligning oneself with the natural flow of the universe, accepting things as they are, and not forcing or resisting change. The benefits of non-attachment. Cultivating non-attachment can have profound benefits for our well-being and happiness. By releasing our grip on the things we cherish, we free ourselves from the fear of loss and the suffering it causes. We become more resilient in the face of adversity, able to accept change and loss as natural parts of life. Non-attachment also allows us to experience greater joy and appreciation in the present moment. When we are not clinging to things, we can fully engage with them, savoring their beauty and richness without the fear of losing them. Furthermore, non-attachment can lead to greater compassion and empathy for others. When we are not caught up in our own desires and attachments, we are more able to see the suffering of others and offer them our support and kindness. Cultivating non-attachment. The path to non-attachment is a gradual one, requiring patience, self-reflection, and practice. It involves cultivating mindfulness, the awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations in the present moment. By observing our attachments and aversions, we can begin to loosen their grip on us. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating non-attachment. Through meditation, we can learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, recognizing their impermanent nature and letting them go. Another important practice is gratitude. By focusing on the good things in our lives, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation, reducing our attachment to external things. Conclusion. In a world that constantly bombards us with messages of consumerism and materialism, the philosophy of non-attachment offers a refreshing alternative. It invites us to step back from the relentless pursuit of more and to find contentment in what we already have. By embracing impermanence and transcending our fear of loss, we can discover a deeper sense of peace, joy, and liberation. The path of non-attachment is not an easy one, but it is a rewarding one. It requires us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, to let go of the things we hold dear, and to trust in the unfolding of life. But in doing so, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities, a world where we are no longer bound by our attachments, but free to live fully and authentically. The liberation of non-attachment is not a destination, but a journey. It is a lifelong practice of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. As we continue to cultivate non-attachment in our lives, we will find that we are not only less afraid of losing things, but also more able to appreciate them in the present moment. We will discover that true happiness and fulfillment come not from clinging to things, but from letting go and embracing the flow of life. As we come to the end of our exploration of non-attachment, I hope you've gained valuable insights and inspiration for your own journey of personal growth. Remember, the path to non-attachment is not about denying our desires or becoming indifferent to the world. It's about cultivating a healthy relationship with our attachments, recognizing their impermanent nature, and finding peace in the midst of change. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to the Rise Up podcast for more inspiring conversations on personal development and well-being. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, keep rising up.